Welcome back, guys. So the plan for now is to continue our little cycle of war with the Golden Horde, gaining a province, piecing out the Golden Horde, and regaining the losses from the war. At the moment, they're currently the biggest force in the world. They're sporting just over 90,000 troops. That seems to be going up in blocks of 10,000 each time I check, unfortunately. So it is cause for concern. Now, for the first time, I'm planning to try fielding an army made entirely of cavalry. Probably not the best time to experiment in a Let's Play, but I'm thinking that if we can have an army full of infantry, that should speed up the process of sieging provinces. I know cavalry is pretty good at the shock phase of combat, so it's possible we'll be able to scare away the armies we face a bit quicker than present. This could be a complete disaster. I know this used to be a popular tactic back at the beginning of EU3, but it was kind of changed in, I believe, Heir to the Throne? I could be mistaken there. But yes, nowadays you do get a bonus for having a sensible mix of troops. For Russia's case, it's you can only have 60% of the army composed of cavalry. Any more than that and you don't get that extra bonus. So, well, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, as far as advancing goes, I'm planning to take Poltava and Podolia and then come down into Cherson. That's going to produce a nice little border which should stop the western countries from expanding eastwards. We are facing some pretty serious revolt risks at the moment, partly due to our war exhaustion, which is coming down, but mainly due to the fact that we have no legitimacy whatsoever. So for now I'm just going to focus on getting a bit of a war kitty. Ah, excellent, extra manpower, marvellous. And yeah, we have 4 years till the Golden Horde show up again, so let's focus on that really. I'm going to see if we can get some more armories built. Poland and Lithuania remain in this personal union, forming a power block that I just can't deal with. I've spoken about it before, but if you're new, basically the problem is I can deal with the armies in Lithuania and begin to see some provinces, but because Poland's the war leader and they're not taking any losses, then they're not interested in piecing out. And I'm extremely worried at the moment about being involved in a war, being fully committed to it, and then having somebody else jump in on top of me. At the moment we are pretty much hated around the world due to the infamy we have, which is coming down very slowly. Okay, I have no idea why I'm investing into trade and naval tech. That's not really of importance. Obviously, being able to annex Novgorod would be extremely fortunate, but we've not been having much luck in getting them to agree to that. As we expand and become bigger, that should become much easier. Okay, so I'll test out this little strategy against this army of rebels. It's not really a fair assessment because we do outnumber them more than 2 to 1. Just hang back a moment to get them up to full morale, as I wasn't paying them previously. Okay, let's see how a army of cavalry do. Okay, that's a pretty good sign. Yeah, they were very good at shock, so the morale dropped quickly, and it dropped so quickly that we were able to wipe them out. Whether we were just lucky in that it wasn't a very strong rebellion, I'm not sure, but okay, I'm very concerned about this legitimacy problem, so what I'm going to do is get a Grand Marshal, and I'll replace my Quartermaster with him. And we have one final decision to promote cultural unity. The higher I can get that, the lower the revolt risk we'll be facing when the Golden Horde show up. The Golden Horde are currently at war with the Mamluks and Bohemia. Very happy to see them at war with Bohemia, because these are the guys who are most likely to be capable of taking them on. Just going to speed up time because there's not really much I can do at the moment besides waiting for things to improve. Oh, and we have a slider change. So at the moment I'm concentrating on innovation. We need to have, I think it's 5 more steps to be able to westernise. Yeah, it needs to be at -3, so we'll keep heading this way. Lost a little bit of prestige, but that's totally fine. I'd really like to get a alliance with Scandinavia at the moment. I don't really have any intention of taking any provinces from Sweden, so if we can keep these 3 powers friendly, then we could be setting ourselves up for a nice little ally. Denmark don't seem to be interested in signing any deals, however, so that is cause for concern. Hopefully they're not viewing me with a envious eye. So let's speed up again. Another armory in Vyazma this time. Okay, this should produce a nice comparison between infantry and cavalry. Actually, no, it won't, because I'm not paying my troops, am I? Oh yes, I am. Oh. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Bit curious now. So the Bardiche infantry has pips in morale, both offensive and defensive, whereas the cavalry does have slightly more. Okay, so they're heading to Briansk. Let's see if we can cut them off. Yeah, we should arrive here before they do, so... Oh no. Oh, damn it, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to select the province. So yeah, that was pretty silly. Okay, we're going to lose stability, but we get to take another step towards innovative. Pretty nice. I've just got 2 more regiments of cavalry. and once again I should bring down the maintenance of our troops whilst we're at peace. Okay, so Denmark have just taken a province from the Teutonic Order. This makes me much more desirable of some kind of deal between the two of us, because going to war with the Scandinavian bloc would be pretty terrible. And yeah, Denmark does still have the personal union with both Norway and Sweden. In a normal game, that disintegrates as soon as Sweden can let it. The last game I played happened to be playing as Denmark, and yeah, as soon as you begin, Sweden just starts hurling insults at you, and it's practically impossible to keep up a larger army than they can. So you very soon end up out of that personal union without a lot of luck. Okay, so we see Lithuania sieging the province we want. We can't really win either way. If Lithuania does poorly, then the Golden Horde is strengthened and we'll have a harder time dealing with them. Whereas if Lithuania does well, they can take the provinces we want. I mean, at the moment I really do want these two provinces, because sticking to provinces of the Russian culture means we'll be getting more tax from them, and we'll have much less of a revolt risk. Okay, the funds are coming along nicely, so we'll just have 2 more armories. Actually, we'll make it 3, and we'll stop building after that. You know, I'm going to chuck Denmark a gift. They're making me very nervous at the moment. Okay, so one of our advisors is kicking up a fuss. So we can get rid of the Grand Marshal, which we've just installed. But, you know, I do like getting the little boost to research. It's not a lot, but we got a bit of naval tech. Not the one I wanted, but it's what we got. England have declared war on Wales. Okay, the Horde will be coming soon, so we should start paying our men. Okay, I'll just end the episode here. Join us next time when we take on the Horde for another time. Thanks for watching.